Quiet Place Part 2 is one of the first big theater-only releases since the coronavirus, as it's nicknamed. Okay, I don't know how this is useful. This isn't doing anything. This is just the Wii U. I don't know what the point of this. Anyway, as I was saying, it is one of the first big theatrical releases after the COVID pandemic outbroke. So, was it worthy of being that? Let's find out. From this point on, there are indeed going to be spoilers, so yeah, you're probably gonna wanna skip to the time frame, wherever I put it. I'm gonna put it on screen somewhere. You'll probably want to skip to there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get right in. So, A Quiet Place starts off at day 0 and kind of teaches us the monsters' whole deal, sorta. We know they're aliens now. We know that much. We know that they're aliens. And it's actually a really well done scene. I love the suspense of the entire opening scene. I love its one-shot design. I love the structure. I love all of it. Just like in the first film, it is especially carried by the acting. So, that all happens. We get to see all these characters and stuff, including the dad and the little boy that both died in the first film. But then after this, we skip to the end of the first film, which I really liked. It's like very much the end of the first film, which was really cool. So I thought that was really good. So we skip to the end of A Quiet Place Part 1 after they've just killed the monsters and stuff, and they have to leave the area. Obviously, they're making a fuck ton of noise, so obviously they have to leave. That's like going to a house in this world, going and then saying, we should stay here as loud as you fucking can. Obviously, you're not gonna do that. So yeah, the characters obviously have to move on. So they move on to the area of this one guy who's one of the main characters of this film, Emmett. I don't know why I'm saying this. You guys already know this. This is the spoiler section. So we and the main characters meet Emmett, which we actually met in the Day 0 part, if you don't remember. And he's probably my favorite character of the film. Yeah, Cillian Murphy does a fan-fucking-tastic job as this character. I really loved the performance. But yeah, so we get this whole thing where we meet him. The thing about Emmett is he's kind of a dick. So that doesn't make him the most likable character to begin with, because he kind of saves the people at first after the one kid, the boy, the middle-aged kid of the 3 kids, the middle of the 3, because there's the girl, the baby, and the boy gets his foot smashed in a bear trap. Oh hey, I'm actually wearing socks. Probably not the best idea because I'm stepping in a bunch of grass, but at least I'm wearing socks. So yeah. So we get this whole thing where he saves them just to kind of tell them they have to leave immediately. Because he's kind of self-centered. So he has to focus on himself rather than others. It's literally the single mom with 3 kids. He's like, nah, fuck that. I don't have food. Get out of here. And I really liked this. It's a great way to start the character. But at the same time, the daughter is being an idiot. And she decides to go try to save the world on her own, which is a stupid idea. So then she leaves without anyone knowing besides the boy. So then the boy tells the mom in the morning or whatever, but too late, she's gone. Then she leaves, but then the first aid kit scene is pretty stupid, but it makes sense. And it makes sense in the story, so I'm fine with it. Where she has to go get the first aid kit, and she has to wrap up her feet because she's bleeding out of her feet, she's running around without shoes. So she's obviously going to be bleeding from all those rocks and shit. But yeah, so she has to go get the first aid kit. So she grabs it, but then a body falls over on her. So I can't remember what exactly it was. I can't remember if she screamed or she made a noise in general. So yeah, and then a monster comes, and then she has to put her hearing aid up to the thing with one hand and shoot the shotgun with the other, which, if you know a shotgun, isn't gonna work out that well. I like the scene. I'm just being a dick. But yeah, so then the guy ends up saving her because of the mom telling him to go, because she's being a whiny beast. So he's like, okay, fine, whatever. So he goes and saves the girl. And then they head out towards the docks or whatever to go save the world, while the mom leaves to go get oxygen for the other two kids. But then the boy is a little dumbass, so he leaves too. He leaves a newborn baby, on their own. Oh boy. So yeah, he leaves the newborn on their own. Well, he goes to check out the rest of the area. And obviously, of course, he makes noise because he's a stupid little kid. Well, the mom's gone getting oxygen and seeing the grave of the dead son and the dad, and leaving her engagement ring or whatever there. And then also throughout this, there's the guy and the girl going out, in which they get caught by these evil people. They get caught. This is a movie that you'd have to explain a lot for being 97 minutes long. So then so the mom is over here, the son is like right here, and then they're all the way over there. So then they encounter these evil people, but they outsmart them, and they get on a boat and leave because the monsters can't swim. So they're now from over here to over here. I can't go over there. I can't go over it. So it's like they're over here when they were here, and the house is it's here. See what I'm? So anyway, the man and the girl get to the island or whatever, and it's inhabited with all these people making a ton of noise because the monsters can't swim, But then, you know how these monsters can't swim, right? And they're over here, or I guess since I don't have to get the space over there now, they're over here. Well, the monster somehow rides a boat over here to the island. It's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. I love this movie. So yeah, the monster makes its way over to the island, and then all these people are just bumberfucks, so they don't know what to do because they make noise all the time because they don't think the monster can come. So when the monster does come from here to here, they don't know what the fuck to do. They didn't prepare for this because these aliens fell from the sky, so obviously they can't get to this island because they're not gonna be able to just fall on the island. Because if they came from up here, you'd think they'd have a plan just in case more fell down and one fell on their island. But no, they don't. So they're all freaking out, and the monster just kills a ton of them. So then the man and the girl run off with this other guy who's not really important. So then they get to the safe place where where they're trying to save the world with this radio station or whatever. And the guy's like, "Oh, well, maybe it's too far gone, and it can't, and it's not, and it lost us." And then the monster drags him out. He was like, and drags him out from out of the garage. So that happens. So then they save the world. Oh yeah, and then okay, we didn't explain the other story. So that story's finished, which is out order. But so then, as I was saying back at home, the boy is a fucking dumbass and makes noise. So the monster's coming. So he goes and locks himself in with the baby. Except normally they have this towel over the vault, you know. But he locked them. So they're running out of oxygen. And then the mom gets home, sees there's a monster. So she sets the monster on fire, but it doesn't die, obviously. So then it sets off the water sprinklers, and she goes in. But then they're starting to run out of oxygen again. This is like way later. This is like in the afternoon, whereas before that was at night. So now it's in the afternoon, so they're running out of oxygen again. So then they have to use the mom has to leave again to go grab, I can't even remember what at this point. Then the monster shows up, so she tries to run into there, but then the monster just yanks the door back open before she can close it, and then it's in there with them. But as I said, that girl and that man, try to save the world, and then they turn on the radio system and stuff. So the boy uses that, because they have a radio, to stun the monster, and then he shoots it in the head. The end. So yeah, I love the characters in this film. I think they're all really well done, even if sometimes they act like idiots. I mean, yeah, you're gonna make stupid decisions in a world like this sometimes. It's expected. I wouldn't be any different. So I would probably be dead before them, actually. But yeah. So yeah, I really do love this film. I'm just making fun of it, because I like to do that for films I love. Yeah, I really loved this film. I liked it slightly more than the first, which I also love. They are two of my favorite films of all time. But yeah. So, then the plot I felt was overall really good, especially for how short the film is, so how little time it has to do the whole having a plot thing. I thought it worked out really well. Yeah, I'd say it worked out really well. But yeah, I really liked the film. And overall, yeah, I'd give it a 10. Like a 10 out of 10. Because I really, really liked it. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope to see y'all later. I don't know why I decided to film this video outside. I just thought it'd be cool, but it worked. I like it outside when it's at nighttime. I don't mind it nearly as much as I mind at day, so it worked. Yeah, anyways, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want. I don't care. Peace out.